Councilwoman Cosby.
Thank you, Council President. I'm going to give a report from the Board of Health. The Linden Health Department has scheduled an influenza immunization program for Wednesday, November the 1st at 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the John T. Gregorio Recreation Center on Helen Street. All Linden residents aged 60 and older and all Linden residents with chronic illnesses are encouraged to be vaccinated against seasonal influenza. Pre-registration is requested for this program. Please call the Health Department at 908-474-8409 between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Again, it's 908-474-8409. That's for the Board of Health to pre-register for the November 1st influenza program. From the construction code, they generated 221 permits and 18 certificates for the month of September, and they collected $67,192 in fees. We also have we're looking to hire 2 part-time code enforcement officers that are going to also help us to enforce some of the regulations that we have in our commercial districts. So that's going to be helpful as well. And in the construction code department, our committee has been looking at ways that we can streamline the reports that residents may have relative to complaints about unkept property or property that is questionable in the use that goes on in that property. It's still a work in progress, but we're working on that. But I do want to say that we're no longer going to be accepting anonymous tips because they don't hold up in court. You can't go to the judge and say we got a tip and then there's no witness for that. So we're going to ask if somebody has a concern. If you don't want to leave your name, then you want to contact your council member so that we can go out and take a look and then be that witness, so that if the inspector makes a summons, that it's it has some weight and we can get those fines collected for any violations that are deemed appropriate. Also from construction code, I'm going to make a motion for the approval of the installation of a street light. I apologize to the councilman in the 7th Ward because in my absence, it was supposed to be read in. So the poll number is 64111LD and the location is 235 Arthur Street. Just so that we can have that in, I ask for a second.
Second.
Mrs. Orman?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Brooks?
Yes.
Cosby?
Yes.
Sadowski?
Yes.
Strano?
Yes.
Yemakaitis?
Yes.
Hickey?
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez?
Yes.
In the 5th Ward, there's going to be paving that's going to take place on Park Avenue. It's we scheduled that a while ago last year, and so it's going to be done this year. As soon as we know the exact dates, then I'll publicize that also. I want to remind everyone about the upcoming events that we have this Sunday. Actually, first we're going to start with Saturday. Saturday is the 5th and the 4th Ward ward-wide yard sale. So there's fee-free. You don't have to get a permit. If you'd like to be added to the list, I have a few addresses. I'll be glad to add your name, or your address, and then I'm going to share that publicly on the city's social media, my social media, and through an email so that anybody interested can come around to the 5th and 4th Wards and, find a treasure from the yard sale. So that's going to be on Saturday. The rain date's going to be on Sunday. On Sunday, between 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock, we will be at IOZ Park on Dill Avenue. Myself, the Board of Health is going to have representatives there, and we're going to be there to raise awareness for cancer. This is the 2nd time that we're doing it. Rose Dulco, who's a resident, I think, in the 9th Ward, she was my inspiration last year, and she's the reason why we're going to continue to do a cancer awareness walk. So if we do raise any funds, the funds are going to go to the 5th Ward Friends for Life team and to Ms. Rose Dulco to help with her medical expenses as she's a cancer survivor with outstanding expenses. So we're going to be there from 9 to 9:30, registering people or just taking donations, and you can walk at your own pace at IOZ Park. And just as a gentle reminder, cancer affects us all. So with you just want to come. We're not there for publicity or anything. We're there to sincerely support our survivors. Nancy's going to be there, and some of the other folks from the city of Linden who have lost a loved one or who's working with or giving care for a loved one who suffers from cancer. So if you can, come between 9 and 11 on Sunday. Then on Tuesday, we have our regular scheduled community meeting, which is at 6:30 at the John Street Center. And as we do every October, we celebrate Hispanic Heritage. This year, we are celebrating a Linden resident who, I'm very fond of her. She's an awesome woman. She's a teacher turned vice principal now, Suzanne Olivero. So she'll be celebrated, and we have a resolution on for her tonight, too, at the community meeting. We're going to have light refreshments, courtesy of Maison Tropical and Little Italy, because just because it's an Italian restaurant, they do have some really good empanadas, I'm just saying. So you can stop by for the community meeting, and we'll have a good time like we always do. I don't want to forget something, because then I think that concludes my report.
Thank you, Ms. Cosby.
Concludes my